What's up, you guys? I'm Gio Palermo. Welcome to this is episode one of a little podcast thing I'm working on. We're gonna grow together through this experience. It's just gonna be me and you, personal vibe. I'm pretty excited. Give you a little background on me. I'm 18 years old. I'm in college. This is my dormitory, baby. This is where all the magic happens. I got a girl. Yeah. Back there's the bed. That's where the hella shit go down, man. Hella shit go down, man. Anyways, basically, this is just gonna be like a little talk show, just me. Hopefully, I can expand to guests. That's cool, but I just want to start off with me, just like quick little sesh with your boy. Uh, yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube. We might expand to different platforms as we go along, but so far I'm like, let's just keep it with YouTube, keep it consistent. On the YouTube grind. So today's probably gonna be like a little bit junky, little choppy. This is my first time doing this, and I don't have much of a plan. Basically, my plan is we're gonna answer some questions that a couple nice people sent in for me to answer and discuss, and then we'll see how it goes. We'll flow. We might wrap it up early. Who knows? This is just like kind of the testing video of this is what we're doing now. And we're gonna have a good time with it. Cause fuck having a bad time. I'm not down with having bad times. I'm here just for the good ones. Yeah, man. I'm in college right now. Winter break's coming up. Thanksgiving was just last week. Got that stuffing, that turkey. My family, I like seeing I like rating. I rated so many plates. I had all my friends. Thanksgiving, I was like, send me your plates. When you combine all of your choices for that meal on a nice plate, send that to me, and I'm gonna rate it from a scale of 1 to 10. I might be a little bit harsh. I'm gonna be a critic. I rated so many plates on Thanksgiving, bro. So many. The highest I gave was probably a 9.4. I wasn't doing any 10s. Because what if I gave somebody a 10 and then later on I saw a plate that was better? What would I rate that? I'm not going past the scale. It's out of 10. I'm not a bitch who goes, it's an 11. Because that's some white girl shit. I'm a white man. I have boundaries. No, but I rated tons of plates. Thanksgiving. People were rating my plates. The highest I got was that 10. I got a few 10s. And when you walk into an Italian family's Thanksgiving, the plate's gonna be a 10. It's simple. It's not hard to process, honestly. Italians do food better. Italians will eat pasta with Thanksgiving. That's a thing. Italians we'll have the turkey, we'll have the potatoes, the mac and cheese. But at the end, you're getting that pasta. Because that's what Italians do. We go above and beyond. Yeah, you might have your traditional pilgrim meal. But we're also bringing in that pasta. The pasta. Because we don't fuck around. And that's just how it is. That's how it is in an Italian household, man. No, but Thanksgiving was cool. What I do later that night? Hung out with some friends. That was pretty dope. Thanksgiving was cool. Family get-togethers for me are low key not it. I'm not a family guy. I like my direct family, like my dad and my brother. And then we start and I like my cousins just because they're like around my age, so I vibe with them. But once we start getting in these aunts and uncles and distant cousins, you got one girl there that she's like, I'm your family member, but she won't even tell you how you're related. Yeah, I'm your No, you're not. Never seen you. There's a bunch of liars at Thanksgiving. People just trying to tell you that they're related to you. And you know damn well you ain't ever seen this person. They drove in. I asked my dad, I was like, who's this woman? She's like, she claims to be your aunt. I'm like, on which side? He's like, I don't know, the third side. I'm like, well, there's a third side. 3 sides? No, but family members are cool, but I've never really had a strong connection with all of my family members. It's kind of been ones my age, and then the really close ones like Grams. I got my Grammy. I got my Grammy and my Grandpeepa, my Peepaw, my Grammy and my Peapod, my Peepadre, my grandma and my grandpa. That's what I call them. I don't mess around with nicknames for my grandparents. There's a lot of twisted names. I had my one buddy growing up. He used to call his grandpa Papa, and I was like, "Is that your dad?" And he's like, "No, my dad is Daddy." And I go, "Daddy?" And my mom is Mommy. Now, there's no reason to ever call your parents their name with an E at the end. Mommy and Daddy? What is that? I feel like I don't know the origins of Mommy and Daddy, but it seems like somebody was just like, we take the name and then we add a baby sound to the end of it. So you got dad, and then babies go E. Sometimes a baby will go E. So it's just like daddy, mommy, daddy. That ain't. He was doing this. I think he stopped probably like 4th grade, but it was that was my childhood best friend, Ethan. He had growing up. He had 4 monkeys in a cage in his kitchen. In his kitchen, there was a big ass cage, 4 monkeys. You think I'm lying? I'm not. Ask the guy. 4 monkeys in a cage in the kitchen. They whipping up homemade pizzas. That homemade American pizza. They ain't Italian. They don't got that heritage. American pizzas. But they also got monkeys shitting and pissing in a cage. That's white. That's white people shit. They had a bunny downstairs. 4 of them dogs. And this house was normal size. This ain't no pet and zoo house. This is a normal suburban house. But power to them, man. The monkeys were cool. I used to hold them in my hand sometimes. Little hand monkey, little hand warmer monkeys. So that was dope. But yeah, let's get into this. It's December. So Christmas is around the corner. Now, for me, I'm a Christmas spirit. I love Christmas. I like being happy. So as soon as Thanksgiving passes, it's Christmas, bro. It's Christmas. Gio, why are you doing this? Gio, why are you doing that? It's Christmas, man. No rules during the Christmas season. We put on that ABC Family 25 Days of Christmas. We start getting that going. Elf. A Year Without Santa Claus. Miracle on 34th Street. Christmas Story. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. We doing it because I'm in the Christmas spirit. I'm a Christmas guy. No, but I love huge Christmas guy here. Halloween's cool. I like all types of holidays, but at the end of the day, I'm really only there for Christmas. It's just, it's more, it's kind of, it's a vibe because you're approaching the next year. So you're leading up to not only a big Christmas tree, family coming over, great food, presents, more dollarinos from the grams and the aunties and the fake aunt that pulled up going, I'm on the third side, bitch. You know, but you also have but you also have the next year, a fresh start. You got New Year's Eve, New Year's coming up, sauerkraut balls and all that shit. So it's dope. It's dope. Just that final month, that final home stretch. You're going. You're going to get all your presents. And then just a couple days later, it's a whole new year. You're making resolution. I've never done a New Year's resolution. You know, I don't believe in it. You know, just go do it. How about you don't got to make a pact with yourself? How about you just go do the thing? I'm cutting out. I had a dude cut out ice cream, bro. I had a dude cut out ice cream just so, because he's like, I never eat ice cream. He goes, I never eat ice cream, so I just told my parents I'm cutting out ice cream. And that should be good. We were hanging out one night. We all got ice cream. He got ice cream. He was halfway into his scoop. He looks at us and goes, I just ate ice cream. That was my New Year's resolution. And we were like, why would you pick that? He goes, because I never eat ice cream. I just wanted to pick a resolution because every year my family members all do it. I wanted something that was going to be easy for me. So he chose ice cream. Little did he know we were going to get ice cream. And he ate it and he finished it off. And I said, do you feel like an idiot? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, well, pick something. Don't do a New Year's resolution or pick something that's going to challenge you. Because if it doesn't challenge you, you're going to end up forgetting it. And you're going to eat that ice cream. And you're going to finish that scoop. I always finish a scoop. Growing up, though, Christmas. I remember the first time I started getting suspicious about Santa Claus, the old man, the bearded man with the cookies and presents. I started getting suspicious of him at an early age. You know, second grade is when I found out. But that last year, that kindergarten and that first grade, I was on some sus shit with Santa Claus, man. I wasn't buying any of that shit. I was looking up on Google, is Santa Claus real? Are my parents lying to me? Who's wrapping the presents? I remember, I think this was first grade, I walked out on my dad building me a desk on like Christmas Eve. So I walk out of my room to get a glass of water. I actually probably wasn't even going to get a glass of water. I think I heard somebody building a desk outside, and so I went to go see who it was, because maybe it was Santa Claus. Maybe my dreams were gonna come true. But it was my dad building a desk, and he gets all nervous when I walk out to get that water. And I just was like, oh, what are you doing? He goes, oh, I'm building this desk. And I go, oh, okay. And he goes, yeah, just go back to bed. And I'm like, okay, I'll go back to bed. Little first grade me I was sus, but I didn't want my dreams to be crushed that soon. So I went along with it. I went back to bed. I woke up and that desk was out there with a little sign that said from Santa to Geo. And I'm like, Dad, I thought you made this desk. And he goes, yeah, I made it, but Santa gave it to us to make. So he didn't make it. He gave it to us to make for you. And in my little brain, I was like, that's sus, but it's kind of adding up. Santa can't be making a desk at every kid's house. Sometimes the parents got to chip in a little bit. They got a little secret compromise going on. Hey, I'll give you the supplies, but I got to go over to Jimmy's house, give him a little bit of toy truck, man. I got to give Jimmy a toy truck. You can make this desk. Make this desk. I'll give you the tools, man, but I'm making that toy truck transport, man. So I didn't know if they had a compromise, but I was down with the idea. You know, but I remember I found out Santa wasn't real. I confronted my mom about it. It was actually we were visiting my grandpa up in southern Ohio, and I just like my mom was like asking like, "Oh, you gonna make a list for Santa Claus this year?" This is second grade Christmas. And I just looked at her. I go, "Well, can I just give the list to you?" She was like, "What?" I'm like, "Can't I just give the list to you?" Like getting all confrontational with her. She goes, "Well, you have to write it to Santa Claus." And I go, "But you're Santa Claus." And I just remember her face getting really red, and she was like, "Can I talk to you?" Yeah, let's talk, girl. I got time. I got time today. Lying ass. I'm in second grade. You've been lying to me. I'm in second grade now. I'm a man. You can't be lying to my ass. Santa Claus, the head ass. No, but we talked, and I told her straight up. I'm like, I told her I saw some of them Christmas presents in the closet, and it said from Santa to Geo, and I just wasn't buying that. Why were the presents there a month before? So I told her straight up. I'm like, yeah, I snuck into that closet, girl, and I checked them fake ass Santa presents out. Second grade me being mischievous. No, but I told her straight up. Straight up. Told her. I go, I ain't playing this game no more. You tell me the truth. She was pissed. I feel like parents don't like when, I don't know, it kind of probably bittersweet when their child finds out that Santa ain't real. Probably a bittersweet moment. Yeah, my kid's growing up. That's sad. But also, I don't gotta play this fucking lie game. I don't gotta lie for a whole ass month. Damn, I'm gonna have to do that with my kids. 1 month out of the year, I'm just gonna have to lie to them every day. Santa's coming to town, baby. Tony, come over here. That's my son's name. Tony, come over here. Santa Claus is coming to town, baby. You better act good, or you're getting cold. Knowing damn well no matter how naughty my kid acts, I'm getting him that toy truck with the Hot Wheel, getting him that Game Boy. That Game Boy. Nah, dude, I'm not even old enough for a Game Boy. I'm young as hell. I didn't even have a Game Boy growing up. I had a DS, that 3DS. I didn't even play that shit. I've never been into video games, but that's besides the point. No, yeah, but I told that bitch straight up. I told that bitch straight up. No Santa Claus coming to town this year. That's your ass. I'll give you the list, and you fucking start checking shit off, bitch. Christmas trees, man. Nothing makes me happier than a beautiful Christmas tree. People get fancy with those Christmas trees, though, straight up. You'll see a Christmas tree, and that shit just all like it's like an interior designer, bro. It has a theme, a Christmas tree theme. No. There's only one real way to decorate a Christmas tree. I'm sorry, there's only one real way. And that way is just put some random ornaments, shit passed down, family members, shit you bought on vacation. It might be summertime. You might go to a little gift shop at Virginia Beach. pick your ass up an ornament to put on that Christmas tree come Christmas time. We had so much random shit, bro. I used to put my WWE action figures up on the tree, hang them up by a little string, like a little noose. I just had action figures hanging up. I had a Grinch one. A Grinch one. You press a button in the back, starts lighting up. A Grinch a disco Grinch. I had a disco Grinch ornament on that. We had Three Stooges up in that. Just random ornament. I don't want to see no theme. Red orbs. Red orb. A red orb Christmas tree theme. No. I got itch, bro. A red orb Christmas tree. Nah. Give me that disfigured box. A disfigured box, man. No, yeah, I mean, we have tons of shit. We have we'll just have a picture. We'll just literally have a frame of my face that says Merry Christmas and just my face in a frame with a string on it. Put that on a branch. Straight up. No, but our Christmas tree, shit. Straight up dope. The coolest ornaments. I fuck with random I don't like a themed Christmas tree, man. Tinsel? Get that tinsel out of here. This year we're only going to be doing white and red ornaments. Tinsel sprayed on the tree, wrapped in a red and green ribbon. No fucking thanks. I want a T-Rex ornament on that bitch. I want a little tourist holding a turkey leg, going like this on that bitch. And those are all ornaments that I had. I had a little figurine tourist. He had a turkey leg waving. Put a little string on that piece, hang that up on the tree. You think I'm lying? Nah. Come to my house on Christmas. I'll show you the bitch. Yeah, man. Christmas is great though. Shit. Let's see what else we got going on. Shit. Let's hop in some questions. Some people sent me some questions. I don't know if the audio is gonna work on this, but if it doesn't, then I'll just edit the questions in later so you can hear them. But I think it should work. Okay, let's first question. It's coming out from a young fella named Will.
What's up, Gio? Just had a quick question. So it's just Black Friday. I didn't do any Black Friday shopping because the COVID, but and I'm sure you didn't either. But
No, sir.
I want to know, what's the dumbest purchase you've ever made in your life?
Dumbest Black Friday purchase. Thank you for sending that question, Will. Dumbest Black Friday little knick-knack I picked up. I remember the first year I went Black Friday shopping. I went with my mom, and it was like I was so pumped. I started collecting Blu-rays, them little DVD copies, them Blu-ray DVD copies. But I just got into collecting that, so I said, Mom, you got to take me Black Friday shopping. So this is my first Black Friday, and I'm pumped because I'm thinking I'm going to get in there and get hella Blu-rays, which I did. I did do that. I did do it. Guilty as charged. I went in that bitch, and I came out with like 9 to 12 Blu-rays for only like $50. That was a deal. Dumbest purchase I ever made, it was the first time, and we were at a Best Buy because that's where all the Blu-rays were going to be hidden at. So I started loading up on Blu-rays while we're checking out in line. You know, when you're Black Friday shopping, you got a big-ass line. You're waiting in a 30, 45-minute line to check out, sometimes an hour. And, you know, to keep you entertained, they put through the line, they put more things for you to buy, more Black Friday deals, you know, little knickknacks. And I remember seeing a little stress ball, a little a little stress ball, a stress ball, which is just a balloon with some goop in it, a balloon goop ball with a little face on it. And I looked at my mom and I said, I want that. And I think she was confused at first because I'm not a stressed kid. I've never really dealt with stress. I think we all deal with stress, but I've never really needed a stress ball to get past my problems because I'm a man. But it looks so cute, I wanted to squeeze it. I remember just like, I want to squeeze that shit. He looked like he could get a good squeeze. I'm not even stressed, but man, there ain't no way I could ever be stressed if I'm squeezing this boy. This little balloon goop sack. No, but she was like, no, you're not getting that. Why would I buy you a balloon goop stress ball? You're a child. What do you stress over? You don't even have a desk. You don't even have a cubicle yet. You sleep in a bed with themed blankets. You got stripes painted on your walls, son. You don't even have a plain wall in your room. You got stripes on the wall, son. You got funky little wallpaper lining the top of your room, son. Ain't no way you got stressed, son. But she bought it for me because I was so adamant. I'm like, I want to squeeze this son of a bitch. There ain't no way that that's not going to be a fun time. So she got it for me, and I'm pumped. I had a full stack of Blu-rays, and somehow I'm more excited to get in that car and start squeezing on this little goop ball. This goofball goop ball. So I get in that car, I unpackage this goop, and I start squeezing, and bruh, straight up, 15 minutes of just constant stress squeezes. That shit popped and gooped all over my mom's car. Straight up. She was pissed. Pissed. I'd be pissed too. Fuck. She didn't even want to buy it, but I was pressuring her ass. I was like, get it for me. I'm your son. I have stress. I'm stressed. I'm stressed out and I need a stress ball. No, but that shit straight up. It took I gooped all over her leather Jeep seats. Pissed off. I'd be pissed too. No, but that's probably the worst Black Friday purchase I ever made. I bought a lot of clothing that I'm not happy about, you know, shit that I buy during Black Friday because I'm like, oh, there's a 10% discount. And I never wear it because I realize that it just sucks. Piece of shit clothing. I just never buy it. No, but Black Friday's fun, dude. A lot of people hate on it. That Corvid got in the way of it this year. Couldn't do any Black Friday shopping. But hey, that's just more money to save up for them holidays. All right, let's get into another question. This question coming from a little lady named Emily.
So my question is, I'm assuming you watch porn. A lot of people do.
Damn straight.
But a main thing that people watch on porn is women on women, and it's basically fetishizing like lesbians. So what are your thoughts on that, and do you think it's kind of fucked up? Like, do you think like porn is bad? Like, coming from a gay woman, like I feel as though it's fetish.
Now this woman is gay. Continue.
guys that women should be making out for the entertainment of men. So what are your thoughts on that?
Listen, all porn is bad. All porn is bad. I think porn is disgusting. It's probably one of my least favorite things that I involve myself in is porn, pornography, pornography. It's probably one of my least favorite things that I find myself viewing or witnessing or taking part in. I'm not a porn star. I don't take part in porn, but I take part in the viewing experience of a porno. It's definitely one of my least favorite things by far, dude. But her question dealt more with lesbian porn. Do you think it's bad to, for somebody who is not a lesbian to watch girl on girl porno? I think, honestly, no. I don't think it is bad. I think that's probably the straightest porn a man can watch is two girls going at it. You're not watching another man's dick. There ain't no dick. It's just you and two women. So that's probably the straight. I might even, just from that question alone, may even just switch to straight on woman porno because of that. Because there's no dude there, so it's the straightest thing a straight male can consume while jerking his pater. Yeah. No, porn is gross. I hate it. I think it should be not if Joe Biden came out next tomorrow and said, even though Donald Trump is still our president right now, but let's just say Joe Biden comes out tomorrow and goes, "We banning all porn in the United States." Guess what, man? I'm down. Shake my hand. I think it's horrible. I think it should be illegal. There's nothing good that comes from porn except for jobs for porno people, but they probably should figure out a different job because that's not, there's a call for real human connection in this world, and when we are going frequently, especially men, I know women are guilty too, but when we are going for our sexual pleasures, we are going to a screen to watch other people do what we fantasize of doing in that moment to get off, there's just a disconnect, man. I mean, if you're a porn guy and you're like, porn is cool. It teaches you. I'm in it for the storylines. No. You're capping is what you're doing. No, but maybe the only acceptable porn for a straight male would be a woman on woman. There ain't no dick. There ain't no dick in there. Get that dick out of there and get them two pussies. Them two pussies together. Yeah. What was her question? Pussies. Two pussies together. Is it gross? Now that question actually came from a gay person herself. I think she's struggling with that question. She may have just came to terms that there are men and women who dive deep and get off to things that she actually takes in real life. I don't know if that sentence made sense, but sometimes you find yourself in a sentence and you're like, get me out of here, because you're stuck. No, but I think maybe she's struggling with the fact that there's people who find what she does attractive and sexually arousing that don't even participate in that act themselves. Which I understand, but shit. I think all porn is bad on any level. You know, man woman, man man, woman woman. All the other things that are out there, man, all the other creatures, man. Them and them. These and that's, the herms and the shiz, the she's, the Shermans, the Smorman, the nuns, nun porn. All those things, I think they're all equally as bad, but thanks for that question, for real. Interesting to think about. That lesbo porn getting taken advantage of. Okay, we'll go to this one. This is another question from your boy Will.
Hey, Gio, I got a hypothetical hammer of a question for you.
That hammer.
So let's say the Super Bowl has a 1 minute slot left
Super Bowl.
for a commercial, and they give it to you, but you're not allowed to sell anything. What are you going to do for that 1 minute ad?
So his question is, there's a Super Bowl, they have a 1 minute slot. And they give that 1 minute slot to me. They go, Gio, go at it. You have 1 minute. The millions upon millions of people that are watching the Super Bowl right now are going to see this 1 minute, and it's all you. But you cannot sell a thing. It's a good question. So it's a Super Bowl ad without the advertisement. So some people would call that confusing, because that doesn't make sense. I'm trying to think. What would I do? I'm not allowed to sell, so I'm not allowed to sell myself. I'm not even allowed to hype myself up and get people to like me more, because that's selling me. So I'm trying to think. I would just make a really cool visual, get a green screen, get a couple dogs and cats, real life dogs and cats, maybe an alligator restrained. Get kind of a Noah's Ark type vibe, like a local Noah's Ark type vibe in front of a green screen. Just have all these animals, 2 of each. Maybe get like 15, 20 animals in there, 2 of each. So that's the math on that. Double it. 15 of them. This was 30 or something like that. 30 animals. Get a green screen, get some trippy visuals maybe. Just a minute of just animals. Maybe slip some of these animals a little tab of acid. Maybe slip a cougar, not a woman, not an older woman who likes them young boys, but an animal. Maybe slip a cougar a little tab of acid. Maybe get the chimpanzees a little bit stoned. Play some loud bass busting music. Get a green screen of trippy visuals and let them motherfuckers loose. 1 minute of some drug-induced animals getting loose to some EDM and green screen visuals for 1 minute straight. I don't know anybody who doesn't want to see that, straight up. Animal cruelty, maybe. 1 minute of pure ecstasy. User. Alright, let's get into another question. It's coming from my buddy Owen.
I have a highly philosophical question from a male heterosexual point of view.
That is a straight male. That is what I am as well.
Would you rather perform oral sex on another man or be the recipient of anal sex from another man?
So the question he asked is, would I rather give oral sex to a man or simply receive anal sex from a man? Now, if I had to be honest with myself and everybody else, I don't want to do jack shit of any of this. This is the last thing on my list, man. Deadass, one of the last things I can even think of wanting to do. But we find ourselves in a situation with this one because I gotta choose. He didn't give me a no choose option. He said, which one you going for? You giving that head or you taking that dick up the ass? I'm taking that dick. Yup. You heard it here first. Here's the thing, and I ain't getting too deep with this because I don't. It doesn't go too deep. There's a little pun right there, I guess. A little throwback. A little gotcha. A little gotcha. A little gotcha. Yeah, I would receive the dick up the ass more than doing the whole thing. You know, if I were to take a dick up the ass, I could just put a little bit fentanyl. Put a little bit of fentanyl in my veins, just a little bit, just to ease everything out. Take that dick, and I just lay there. I'll pass out. Maybe do a little OD, the little safe, secure, monitored OD on that fentanyl while a man goes to town. You know, but giving head, that's a whole thing. Like I would actually be doing it. I would have to, and I would do, and if I wanted to do, if I chose that, I would do it good so it would be over faster. I wouldn't give a lazy blowjob, be there for 15 minutes. I'm sucking that dude dick crazy, bro. I'm going stroke, slurp, slop, but I ain't doing that. But I'm just saying, if I chose that option, that's what I'm doing. Is slurping, slopping on that, get that 2.5 minute coom. That coom explosion in 2.5 minutes. But I'm taking that dick. That's a final answer right there, because I might put a little bit of fentanyl in my veins and kind of ease out, spread them cheeks, and let him take what he needed to take. I've also thought about this. Been asked, Gio, if you were a girl for a day, you just transformed into like a hot girl for a day, what you doing? And the answer to that question is, I'm letting all my close homies hit my shit. Because that's what a homie does. What's up, man? Yo, what's up, bro? I'm a girl for the day. Oh shit, you hot as hell. You got a fat ass and titties. Yeah, I do. Would you like to come in or around me? In, around, or on top of me? Well, yeah, I would. Then let's go, because you only got 24 hours, man. You only got 20. Let's go. I think we got one more question from a gentleman here named Mikey. Mikey.
Yo, Gio, answer me this one. All right. What movie got you into movies? What made you a movie buff? Just, what set the ball rolling? What set the ball rolling? Have a great one, bud.
This fine gentleman just asked, what movie got you into movies? What made you a movie buff? Now, if you don't know this about me, is I'm a film major here at the college. I'm a film major at college. So, movies are my forte. So I watched a lot of them. But this fine young man just asked, what movie got me into movies? Don't know the answer to that one, really. I don't know. I grew up with movies. My mom was a huge movie buff. She would take me in the theater when I was little, take me to go see an R-rated thriller, bro. I remember seeing Gran Torino, that Clint Eastwood hitter, in theaters, you know? And that's where the Asians are the gang members. And Clint Eastwood, a white man, beats a bunch of Asians up. Very slightly racist. A slight racist movie. No, but yeah, I used to see all the Harry Potter movies coming out. I used to see those in theaters. The Lord of the Ring, dude. The Lord of the Rings movie was coming out. I was like 4 years old. I was going to the theater to watch the new Lord of the Rings, and I would sit through all 2 hours and 50 minutes of that shit, dead ass. So I think it was just something in my blood, that was like, Gio, you enjoy movies. I was programmed that way. So I don't know. I just grew up, like, even when I was 2, 3, 4 years old, I was going to the theater frequently because my mom was a stay-at-home mom. When we didn't have school, what else she gonna do? She taking us to the movies. You know, I remember I was a toddler going to see R-rated movies just because, like, oh, he wouldn't know the difference. But I think it just did something to my brain where I'm like, I was watching good ass movies at such a young age where, I feel nowadays a lot of people don't have the same respect for movies because they didn't grow up watching them. They grew up watching Mr. Popper's Penguins. They grew up watching them Disney XD specials, bro. And so they didn't grow up on the quality of movies my mom was taking me to go see at such a young age. So I think that's where it started, just at a very young age, was watching movies, adult movies at such a young age. I think that's where it came from. I just grew up with it. So I don't think it was a particular movie. I'm trying to think of a movie that maybe like I just was like, oh, but I don't think it was. I think it was more of just like a steady process of just growing up with good movies and continuing to watch them throughout. So yeah, that was a good question. That's all the questions we have for today. Listen, we're approaching 50 minutes. I think we're gonna wrap this up soon. There's no reason for it to be a fucking hour long. We'll get there once we start getting guests and shit. Once we start growing this a little more, getting better, we'll have guests, we'll have more topics, we'll have debates. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm excited, but this was just a little run through. Let's quick chat, but if you want to send questions, I'm going to put my email down there. But if you already know me, just send me a text, a little voice message, say, hey, answer this next week. I don't know how many of these I'm doing a week, maybe 2, maybe just 1 a week, who knows. But yeah, send all the messages you want. I'm down to hear them, down to answer them. Give me topics to talk about. We'll get guests in here soon. I'm going to be changing locations because Corlage is almost out. I'm almost back home for a little bit. So yeah, this was fun time. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for all the people that submitted questions, and I'll see you guys soon.